Hi guys, this is Huma Qureshi and I'm here having this very special chat with one of my favorite actresses of all time, Nicole Kidman, on behalf
Oh,
of the Australian wellness brand Swisse. Hi Nicole.
hi. This is an absolute honor for me. So thank you for doing this.
You
I
look
truly
gorgeous.
appreciate it.
You look beautiful.
Right back at you, may I say.
But no, I really mean it. I mean, I've been a huge fan of all your work and I've been following it. I think if I remember, I think the first one I ever saw of yours was Moulin Rouge, and I
Yes,
absolutely fell in love with you. And I was like, oh
Hollywood
my God,
inspired.
and I got
Like,
inspired.
oh yeah, Baz Luhrmann is
Yes,
obsessed. So,
amazing. And we love
mm.
that film in India. We do, and we love you in that film. And I've been
Oh,
like following your journey to now when you've also turned producer, you're doing these amazing, things. I mean, we love Big Little Lies, but how do you still look so good? Like, what is it? What is the secret to this glowing skin?
I
Tell
try to
me.
really take care of myself. That's why I'm so aligned with Swiss. I mean, and it's been years now, years that I've been with Swiss as a wellness brand, and I've watched them grow. I've watched them really tailor make things for different types of people with different needs. And for me, sleep is a really important thing. So trying to keep the skin moist and healthy. And so there's that they have an incredible product for skin, hair, and important in my way of taking care of my skin, my hair, but also I think just my insides in terms of going, okay, I feel like I'm taking care of myself instead of neglecting myself, which I have done in the past. As you
We
would,
all
as you know, as an actress, this is, I mean, when you have the workload that we have, that it's like, oh, I don't have time to do all the things I need to do. I gotta the work, and the family. And then before you know it, as a woman, you're not doing anything for yourself. And then you
That's so
fall apart and everyone's like, what's wrong? What happened? We need you. Yeah.
No, I completely resonate with that because it's so true as an actress and as a woman. Like you just constantly, I guess, putting your work first or your family first and everything
Mhm.
else first and yourself last. And self-care is so important, especially taking care of yourself from the inside, I guess, mentally, health-wise, all of that. And these are really important things for me as well, which is why I
Oh,
resonate with the brand.
mm,
Because I feel like for me, which is why, especially last couple of years, because of COVID, I think I sort of kind of rethought about how I was looking at, beauty and wellness and skincare as
mhm,
opposed to just being cosmetic and
mm,
building your insides. I think that's so important, right? Like,
mhm.
because you were just neglecting it because we're in this mad rush to work and to get things done as opposed to like just taking a moment and being like, okay, I'm going to take care of me.
Yeah. And even if it's 20 minutes, that's incredibly healing.
Right.
Um, so, and also then I can give more because I'm a
Yeah.
giver. Um, and so my nature is to always go, and I also have that, thing of being the oldest child and wanting to take care of everybody, and wanting everyone to be peaceful, and there's peace in the family and everything's, but at some point it's like I had to learn how to go, no, I'm a living, breathing human being too, and I've got to have the care, and no one else is actually going to do that for me. I can't rely on them. I have to do it for myself. And
Mhm.
once I take responsibility for that, then I go, I just need this time. I need 20
Right.
minutes now. And even when I'm working, I'm like, I need 20 minutes to eat well. I need a little bit of time, even if it's 10 minutes, to meditate. And then I can
Mhm.
go recharged into the afternoon. It's
Right.
really important to me. And then in the morning, I'll bring in the Multivite into the trailer, and I'll be like, take this because I've got to stay healthy. I'm surrounded by a lot of people. And if I get sick, I'm going to, particularly during COVID when we were still working
Mhm.
on films, and we had to make sure our immunity was as strong as possible, because otherwise we would shut a whole production down. and that
Yes.
carries its own responsibility.
Mm.
So I think we've all struggled with, oh my gosh, I've got to really take care of myself so that I
Right.
can then contribute again.
Actually, one of the most beautiful things I ever read was that, in order to be really selfless, one had to learn to be a little selfish. Like over the years, the word selfish has got such a bad reputation, but sometimes I feel there is this mindset about sacrifice that you have to put everything before you. But if you, like what you
Yeah.
said, if you're a giver, if you just keep giving, you'll have nothing left to give. You have to
No.
fill yourself up, and then you're able to contribute to everybody around you.
Yeah. And I think and yes, it's selfish, but it's also kind to myself, because I love being kind to other people and seeing them have a great time and bringing joy. That's what we do, right? As actors, we want to give, and we want to entertain, and we want other people to enjoy life. And I love that. Like, I'm the person that loves to throw a party or have a dinner and see everybody having a great time. And then I'm sort of on the periphery going, I got to get in there and have a good time. So I love to dance. That's a huge release for me. But at the same time, there's that thing of going, I have to be kind to myself. I can't just keep beating up on myself and expecting more and disappointed in why I didn't achieve something or show up for someone or get back on that text or respond here, or, that sense of constantly. And that, I think, is a big, that's been an enormous, I'm still in the lesson of trying to always go easy on myself.
Right.
Because I'm so much tougher on myself than on anybody else.
Things that uplift you, But tell me now, I'm curious. Do you have a skincare like routine? Like, I mean, you mentioned meditation. I'm like in the morning. I mean, that's, I think, key. I mean, that 10 minutes or whatever, 15 minutes, whatever your practice is, of just being mindful with, like,
I mean, I'll try to do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. That's when that's
no
like,
wonder you're a superwoman. That's what it is.
I love it. I love meditation. So, but I also, and that's what, but the Swisse, I remember saying to them, I need help because my skin and my hair and my nails, and that's why they were like, this is your answer. And then the other things are finding the time and exercising, because it's so good for the body and the mind. And I grew up with a family of runners. So when I love to take a walk, and my husband and I, every morning we'll get up and we'll go for a walk. Nice. And that's really, yes, it's very, very, and we'll do that.
Like a nice walk in nature, that kind of a thing, like just
we
like
have
a treadmill.
No, we have beautiful trees and everything, because we live in Tennessee and it's very rural. And then when we're in Sydney, where we also spend an enormous amount of time, we'll try and swim in the ocean. But we love nature, so that's a big part of but just also getting out in the sunlight is a very, very helpful thing.
That is. So imagine filming here, right? It's great for a vacation when you're filming with the makeup and the costume. It's horrible.
It's hard.
And I constantly worry about like skin damage, like not so much about like, because I feel that's such a bad thing for your skin. Like you don't even realize. Like, and I remember the first few years as an actress, just exposing yourself to the harsh chemicals or makeup, and then filming, and then sometimes coming back and not even having like a good aftercare routine, because, and now when I've invested in, say, products like what Swisse makes, like just to take the day off and to understand how the next day your skin has this amazing ability to kind of restore itself and heal itself. Do you have a routine like that? Do you follow routine?
Yeah, I mean, I always take my makeup off for hair growth, because that's an important thing too. And that's where supplements help as well. And that's what Swisse has, is the biotin, that's in there. It's fantastic. And I think that's why they focus so much on things like collagen, because you used to think, oh, well, taking collagen, is that going to help me from the inside out? But it actually is very helpful. And for the moisture of the skin. But then I'll also 7 hours sleep. If I don't get 7 hours sleep, I'm ragged. And I laugh a lot. I try to laugh a lot. I really believe in humor, and I believe and as a family, we do things together. We love to do things together as a family. And I know that about India, and India's culture is that it's very family driven. And I love
It is.
that. So important.
Yes. To have people that care about you and love you and lift you up and empower you and are just there for you when you need them. It's so important.
And it's the greatest gift to cook for someone or to feed them. It's so lovely because it's such an offering. It's nourishment.
Yeah.
Nourishment for the soul. So I think that's part of but I love that. And that the way in which your culture is very much about we come together and we eat and we take care of each other that way. It's very beautiful. So
thank you. Thank you. That's very no wonder India loves you so much, because I guess you get us. You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah. Nicole, you're
definitely
wonderful.
say
And I was always a fan, and now I'm a bigger fan after chatting with you. So thank you for this.
thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, fun.